All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to SLR, the A1 League, Season 7, Round 3. And I don't have any game sound, so yeah, that's the thing. I'm joined here today by my co-commentator, Mr. Turbo. He's from South Africa, so say hello. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see, mate. I don't have any game sound, and you're sounding very far away in the stream. So I think that's a problem. Let's see. I'm gonna have a quick check. I'll be right back. You can talk, by the way. Huh? You can talk. I can't hear you on stream, mate. I'm gonna have a quick look. Okay, try now. Nope, still nothing. Yeah, I don't know, mate. No, I don't think that's the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna go out of the party, and then you can invite me to a party. Maybe that works. Okay, then I'll get out of this party. Okay, we have gamer Mark. First position, he's in the pits now with a 131.5. That's actually pretty quick already. Sean Larry is on the hards with a 33.0. A lot of guys are away on the hard. Gregerton is going into the pits, I think. Let's see who else is starting a lap. We have Bois and Paul with a big slide. Alright, let's see if this works. You there, Turbo? Bois and Paul did make his lap complete with a 38.8. That's a bit too slow. Sorry for the tech. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, but then you will hear me twice, I think. Yeah, but then you will hear me twice, I think. Yeah, but then you will hear me twice. Okay, we'll have prioritize game chat, and then. Mr. K says in the comments that in half of the race it will rain. So that should open up some strategies. Let's see, a few guys in the pits. Here we have Muggern. Going through the last bend before the big straight. Is he on the lap already? Yeah, he is. Let's see what he can do. Runs out of the RS before last corner. That's not a good sign. Still, he didn't invalidate, so let's see what he's going to do. He is a 32.5. That's still a pretty quick time, even for the soft. And we have the Mercedes duo of Sean, Larry and Westham. As we have a yellow flag. I think that's Mr. Mohammed. Something going out of the way. Some guys doing multiple laps on the hards. As I see a Mercedes going out of the garage. Let's see who it is. It is Mr. Westham. We have Gamer Mark on his outlap. He's on the softs. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. Owen says, "Are your voices on share?" Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's see what Game and Mark is going to do. Puts it into hot lap, DRS open. Yeah, unsure, mate. I think it's when you press the PS button and then on the left you maybe have some extra settings or so, or like the party screen. I don't know, man. Game and Mark passing through the first sector. Into this little double left-hander. Now the last sequence of corners before the big straight. No, almost slides. But he barely holds it. And up to the straight. ERS still on hot lap and now an overtake. Speeds in excess of 340 kilometers an hour. Braking hard for the hairpin. Let's see what this Alfa Romeo can do. To the last corner. Is it an improvement? Yes, it is. It's a 31.0. 4/10 off. And now the whole field is going out of the pits. On the mediums, interestingly enough. Magan is in second place. Then we have Sean Larry, who's still in the pits. Pavilion, West Ham, Mr. Owen Wyatt. Mohammed Paul, nice name by the way. SLR Crackleton and VTech complete the top 10. Only guys who haven't set a lap yet are, I think this is pronounced Jens, but then like a weird 280 in between. And Jacob still needs to do a lap. Jacob is on his out lap, he's going for one run only. As West Ham retires. Kvin is gonna start his lap. Game Mark also retires. Let's see, through the snail section. He's 1/10 under his time in the first sector. So that's a good sign already. To the double left-hander as well.
Yo, NSX, can you hear me on stream now? Yo, NSX, can you hear me on stream?
Hey, I can hear you on stream. Welcome to Turbo.
Okay.
Finally.
You. I quickly switched off my mic, checked YouTube, and how to do this, and I quickly fixed it. My settings were wrong, not yours.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, so what did I miss?
Basically, a whole qualifying. 1 minute to go.
Sorry about that.
Here we see Pavilion going through the last corner. Maybe that was an invalidation. I don't know. DRS open to the line, and he's 7/10 up in second place.
Wow. Yeah, but he's at least second. That's a very good lap time. But Gamer Mark is destroying everybody with a 1:31.0. Wow, that's a quick time.
On the softs, yeah.
Yeah, on the soft tires.
Sean Larry is warming up his tires on the straight. And we have Craggleton who's gonna start his lap as well.
30 seconds to go, so track grip is going to be at its best. These guys have got everything to lose if they mess up this lap now. It's make or break.
Let's see, who are we gonna follow?
Let's follow Craggleton. He's ahead on the road, actually. So let's follow Craggleton and see what he does over here.
As Jacob says the second time. Jacob goes to P2.
Wow. Wow, the Toro Rosso is really moving today. That was an excellent time there. Only 3/10 behind Gamer Mark. Wow, that's an absolutely excellent time. Okay, then we've got Muhammad who just quickly said fifth place with 132 with the 132.4. And where's everybody else on track actually? Well, we quickly Owen Wyatt is on the back straight. So let's actually stay with him and then we'll go back to Craggleton as Dark Warrior G13 sets a 132.8 on the mediums. NSX, what do you think is the strategy there for Sean Larry with the hard tires? What do you think is the strategy going that way?
He's going for the hard.
Yeah, but that really compromises your race strategy, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it does. But
so
I
he's
did
really
hear
that.
I did hear that half of the race is going to be raining. So the preferred strategy would be to start on the mediums and wait for the rain, I think.
Wow, okay, that's actually... I
Owen
didn't know
goes
that.
third,
so,
by the way.
Okay, Owen goes third. Sean Larry rounds the final corner and he heads towards the line. DRS open, and it's only it's second place actually. A brilliant lap on the medium tires. So that's
an insane lap.
Yeah, on the mediums. Holy Moses! He just showed Jacob how to do it, and he's on a compound harder. Oh my soul! Okay, that was absolutely excellent.
Nice qualifying.
Okay.
Sorry for the scruffy start, everyone who's watching, but I think this is our top 10 and top 15 completed.
Yeah, so we've got Gamer Mark on pole with Sean Larry P2, Jacob is in P3, Owen Wyatt P4, Cavillion is in P5 with Weston P6, Muhammad P7, Mugen P8, Dark Warrior P9, and SLR Craggleton rounds out the top 10. This is going to be a very interesting race. I am really interested to see what these guys do on their hard compound tires. That is Juan Pole, PCF1, and actually somebody who did not say the time in P15.
Yeah, it's I think I'm going to call him Vitek and Jens.
Yeah. But oh my soul, that was really an interesting qualifying session. I think we're in for a cracker of a Grand Prix, to be quite honest.
Well, I hope so. With changeable conditions, it's always fun.
Yeah, let's just hope these guys can keep it on the track with the changeable conditions.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait until the timer hits.
We're going. Okay, I think you said you know where the conditions are going to change. Is it heavy rain or just light rain conditions for the inters?
Let's see. Owen sent us a picture in the commentators app to Twitter. It's
he actually did.
Light rain in 20 minutes. So that'll be, I think, around lap 12 or something.
Yeah, that's going to be around about lap 12. I personally think that the mediums are going to go the distance. But we'll see. Maybe the guys on hards know something that we don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really going to be a very interesting race to say the least. And but Gamer Mark is really looking strong. Almost 4/10 to Sean Larry and P2. I know it's mediums, but still, he's looking strong for this race.
Yeah, I only think that the softs are going to die out pretty soon. So I think he's going to have to make a pit stop before the rain hits. And that's going to compromise his whole race.
Yeah, that is true. But if it's crazy behind him and he has a really good first few laps, he might be able to still have a decent race.
Yeah,
so
true.
Yeah, but with all the different compounds and now the weather playing a role, this is really going to be very interesting. And I honestly don't know what to expect. I don't know about you, but I am completely baffled with what to expect.
No, me neither.
I'm going to keep a very keen eye on those guys on the hard compound tires. It's either going to work or it's going to blow up in their face.
And we can see what P11 to 15 are doing with the tires. Maybe they know something we don't. That they're also going to start on the hards.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point. I forgot about the free tire strategy for P11 to 15. Yeah, obviously the top 10 are locked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We will see what happens as soon as that timer hits 0, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens here. Okay, you can take it away for the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, first the formation lap.
Oh yeah, it's the formation lap first. I always forget there's a formation lap. Idiot.
Let's see, we're gonna have the gap from the leader, I think, with some position changes. Tires, of course, yeah. Everyone's on the mediums, except for Muggen, Jacob, and Gamer Mark.
Oh wow, okay. That is actually going to be very interesting. I don't know why, but I can also control all my telemetry items on mine, so I'm also going to be viewing. So, yeah, we're just going to have to communicate about who's where, so that we don't talk about two completely different people.
Yeah, indeed.
And we've actually got two new drivers that have joined the lobby in Jojo79 and Jack Please. That's a really unique online name.
Shut up, Jack.
Yeah. Oh my soul. Okay, so everybody has basically opted for the mediums that were on the hards. So I truly think the mediums are going to go the distance until we get to the wet weather period. But let's see what the three drivers that have opted for the softs are going to do, because they're going to be faster as soon as they've done their pit stop, and they're going to have to be able to catch up.
Indeed.
So
let's take us through the championship standings quickly. We had West Ham, who is leading the championship right now. Let me quickly get it up. Jack Please, who is starting at the back, is in second place, and Mohammed in third. So Jojo, who actually won the last race, is in fourth, who's also starting at the back. So these guys are gonna have to work hard to charge through the field, basically.
Yeah. You can basically take it away for the start of the race, bro. But those two that are actually high up in the championship that's coming from the back, we're going to have to keep a very keen eye on them.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, the floor is yours for the start of the Grand Prix as they round the final corner and get the cars ready on the line.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, they have warmed up their tires, just waiting for the one Renault at the back. I think that's Package G, I don't know. Could be. And then it's go time for A1 League, round 3 in China. Do we have lights already? We have... Oh, come on, it always takes such a long time. There we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights. And away we go for round 3. It's a terrible start for Gamer Mark, who is getting past already. Sean Larry gets first to the first corner. Jacob round the outside. Gamer Mark has been pushed wide already. Let's look further back in the field. I see. Ooh, Gamer Mark has had a terrible, shocking start into P13 right now. The rest of the field pretty clean first sequence of corners. Here we have Mohammed around the outside of Muggen. Can he pull it off? Yes, he can. Nice overtake, mate. Already some gaps are forming. Ooh, there goes Juan Paul.
That was an absolutely terrible start from Gamer Mark. What happened there?
Does he have damage or something?
No, I don't. I can't actually see that. I'll check as well. It doesn't seem like he had damage, but it seemed to me like he had an immense amount of wheel spin coming off of the line. He just put the foot to the floor, and that's not the way to launch these F1 cars, unfortunately.
I think so. Oh, and there's a racing point going around.
Yeah, that's Mohammed. That is actually our number 3 in the championship that has just had a massive moment there, and I think he's got front wing damage.
Let's have a look at the hairpin. Who's going to make a move? I can see some Ferraris overtaking. I see Muggin on ball and pole.
Yeah, VTEC 15 just made a beautiful move up the inside of the Ferrari. So that was also a move from the Toro Rosso driver. Excellent move on the inside.
Muggin pushes ball and pole wide. He still keeps his place. So that has been lap 1 already. Mohammed is going past Wimsey.
Just a quick update on Shut Up Jack, please, and Jojo. They've already actually made up a few positions. Shut Up Jack is busy fighting for P12 with SLR Package G. And now Jojo is right behind them, trying to see if they are making a mistake. But Shut Up Jack is right past Package G, and that was a beautiful move. Now Joe goes around the outside. He outbrakes himself a little bit, heading into the headwind corner. He's wide, and he's unfortunately going to have to give that place back. But I can see that definitely Shut Up Jack is on a major charge, and he's already made up 5 positions in this race, and we're only halfway through lap 2.
Shut Up Jack really on a mission. 3/10 is the gap to Gamer Mark. Gamer Mark on the softs. Brakes really late. Goes a bit wide. Can he make a switchback work?
Not yet, but let's see if the Williams has got the speed on the straight line. Oh, that's very wide for VTEC there. That's a massive moment there for VTEC. Coming out of the banked corner before we head onto the back straight. Gamer Mark is going for a move on VTEC, and as well as Shut Up Jack is going for a move up the inside of both of them. Will we see a double move here on lap 2? That's absolutely beautiful from Shut Up Jack, please. But he runs a little bit wide coming out of the corner. Yeah, he has to concede again. He's really very hard on his brakes.
And Jacob's in the pits.
Jacob's in the pits. Whoa, okay.
Already.
Wow, that means
fairly quick.
Either his tires were overheating or he completely destroyed them on the first 2 laps.
Yeah, because he's going back on softs again.
Yeah, I see that as well. But why? These softs don't last long unless he wants to push in some clean air.
Let's see, Dark Warriors on the back of Muggin. Gap is only 2/10 as Shut Up Jack and Gamer Mark are still fighting away.
I'll
Jojo
keep my
and
eye
Package
on
as
the
well.
battle between Dark Warrior and Muger. I'll keep my eye on the battle there.
Alright, I'll focus on Gamer Mark. Just a 10th away.
Oh, the Ferrari driver Mugen runs wide there through the double left-hander, and Dark Warrior is
Jack.
really on underneath his gearbox.
Jack on the inside.
Beautiful move there on the inside of Gamer Mark.
And he holds it as well.
Yeah, but let's see if he can defend now on the straight with the Toro Rosso being a little bit in front of him.
Oh, the Ferrari goes off. Muggin.
Oh, avoid people, avoid! Oh boy. That was a massive moment for Mugen there, and that has destroyed his race.
Oh, and I didn't really see what happened, but Package G got a hit from the racing point, I think.
Oh my soul.
He went round as well, as the raindrops are already falling. Maybe
wow!
Maybe the softs weren't such a bad idea after all.
Yeah, but I think the sweet spot was the mediums.
Yeah, still, maybe for softs is maybe a lap or two too late. As Package is in the pits. Meanwhile, Sean Larry has a gap of over a second and a half to Owen Wyatt, and West Ham completes the top 3. Then we have Cavilion, and then a little gap of 2 seconds to Bon Paul. Jens is 2.5 seconds further back, and then we have a fight between the two Williamses. Williams? Yeah.
Honestly, I think it would. How do you? Which one is right? That's like Williamses.
Williamsons.
That's actually. Yeah. As actually, VTEC is going for a move on Shut Up Jack, but he shuts the door solidly in his face. The question now is how quickly is the track gonna get wet? Because that's gonna depend on when these guys have to get off of the slicks and onto the intermediate tires.
As Mohammed is past Gamer Mark. Game Mark is having an absolute shocker.
Yeah, I do not know what has happened to Gamer Mark. He's just having an absolute atrocity here at China.
Here we go,
Ooh,
shut up,
there's
Jack.
a move for P2, there's a move for P2. Owen Wyatt and West Ham are fighting very hard. Ooh, around the final corner, Owen Wyatt shuts the door in West Ham's face, but he's got DRS on the home straight. Will he make a move into T1? West
Around
Ham
the outside.
Yeah, around the outside. That was a very nice defensive move from Owen Wyatt. I nearly called him West Ham.
But is he going
Red Bull and Mercedes
inside?
rivalry continues. It's very tough, but that's beautiful defense from Owen Wyatt there.
Meanwhile, Jack is past Dark Warrior.
Yeah.
Also around the outside, I think. I'm gonna keep up with West Ham. He's going for a lunge on the inside. No, he thinks the better of it. Meanwhile, Cavillion has closed the gap as well and even taps the Mercedes from behind.
Yeah, that was a little bit of just a show to say, hey, I'm still here, don't forget about me.
In the Red Bull sandwich.
Yeah, let's see if the Red Bull teammates actually double team a little bit here on the Mercedes, because they are really close to one another and they need to get this gets disabled, because to pass here China on the wet, it's not an easy task.
Oh, Dark Warrior and Mohammed are in each other, so that's the thing now. Dark Warrior losing a lot of places now.
Oh my word, what has happened to Dark Warrior all of a sudden? Where's the pace gone?
I think maybe he has some damage as well. Can't really see anything on stream.
No, there's nothing on his front wing. There's no damage on the front wing.
And yellow flag in sector 2.
Well.
And Jacob is out. Jacob is retired.
Oh, and there's a tire.
That's one hell of a crash. And Mugger spins.
Muggen is really not having a great Grand Prix today.
I think this is the point where we needed to start thinking about intermediates already.
Yeah, well, our leader is coming into the pit lane, and West Ham is actually staying out, but Cavillion, Juan, Paul, and our leader is in. They are strapping on the medium tire, the intermediate tires, mediums, you bloody buffoon. Yep. But in any case.
But some other guys are going further on.
Let's see whether would you rather go early or late, because the timing usually has to be perfect.
Yeah, basically I would just go when the DRS is out, as Juan Paul runs wide and Jens picks up P3.
Actually, Jens is actually having a really good race so far. If you think about where he started,
yeah, he has really moved up the field.
Positions.
So nice.
Wow, okay. So far we've only got 3 drivers on the inters. That is our net race leader, Sean Larry, and Owen White. Owen White just makes a move on Craigleton, so that tells me... Oh, Craigleton has spun! Craigleton has spun, and he's got major front wing damage.
Well, strap on them intermediates, I would say.
Yeah, but I don't know if there was contact between him and Wyatt, actually.
On Paul is out. I don't know how, I don't know where, but...
Yeah, it might be a connection issue.
No, he's DNF'd.
DNF'd, oh my word.
Everybody really running wide? Oh yeah, Juan Paul is...
Okay, I'll check the leaders quickly. They are slipping and sliding. I think they have to come into the pit lane now. They can't stay out another lap.
Yeah, everyone's going in.
Yeah, everybody's coming in now. Now this is where we have to see where Sean Larry is going to re-emerge. Actually, because this is going to be very interesting. As Dark Warrior goes majorly wide at the hip and at the end of the back straight.
Yeah, we saw.
Oh my word, that actually looked as if he forgot where his brakes was, but I think that's just the wet track conditions.
I think Sean Larry made the right call.
Yep,
he is out of P1.
Retained the lead, and his teammate, will he come into P2 to make it a Mercedes 1-2? No, Owen is past him, but only just. Only just.
Oh, runs a bit wide as well.
I'm actually going to check the race director to see if we have any penalties yet. We have... Oh, no, that doesn't count anymore. He is out. Package he has got a 5-second time penalty, so that's something that we have to think about. And West Ham actually has a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, that's going to be important in the later stages of the race.
Yeah, so we really have to keep an eye on the race director to make sure where these guys stand come the end of the Grand Prix. But what a call from Sean Larry. He has built up almost a 6-second gap with that undercut strategy.
There goes Westham on the inside of Owen. Westham on the inside of Owen.
Oh wow, out of very uncontroversial place. That's actually absolutely beautifully done. And Wyatt actually has a little bit of a tank slapper coming out of that double left-hander, and now he's under pressure from his teammate.
I don't think Owen likes the rain.
I will actually be on his side. F1 2019, rainy conditions, it's not easy, it's really hard.
Oh, I love the rain, man, when I'm racing. As Cavilion also passes Wyatt on the straight.
Oh, that's actually that.
Let's see if Owen can get back at him.
That was a little bit too easy. I think he let his teammate pass because he knows his teammate's got better pace at this stage of the race.
Yeah, I think so too. Gaps are spreading.
Sean Larry comes across the line, and he has now built a 6.2 or 6.3 second gap. If this keeps going and he stays consistent, it's going to be very hard to catch him.
I think it's going to be a battle between both Mercedes drivers.
Definitely, definitely.
Maybe Cavilion can do something as well about it. Let's see how his pace is compared to Westham. Meanwhile, Jens is closing up on Owen as well.
Yeah, basically it's going to be about who gets used to the wet conditions the quickest.
Yeah. And maybe
also the question...
Maybe if the rain will end.
That's the other thing. But the thing is, if the rain doesn't end, also other question is, are they going to need a second set of enters? Because China is a high waste circuit.
Yeah, it's a high tire wear circuit indeed.
Yeah.
So I do think they have to make another pit stop maybe.
No, but only time will tell. And it's also going to be about who's the easiest on their tires. If you're good on conserving tires, you might be in with a good shot to maybe have an upset here. True.
Jens is doing a madness, by the way, up 10 positions. Shut up, Jack.
That's a spin by the two Red Bulls. Jens hits the back of Wyatt. I think Cavilion spun there going into that corner.
I think Cavilion spun indeed. And Jens hit the back of him.
No, Jens hit the back of Wyatt, who hit right into the side of Cavilion. Oh my word, that is really controversial. And I think Jens has got to pit. He's got major front wing damage.
Well, I was just talking about him, about how he's having such a good race. It all got a bit nipped in the butt. Yeah. And he's going
Dude,
in.
That's the commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse.
The commentator's curse.
I'm so sorry, mate.
Oh my soul. Oh man. Well, we've still got a long race ahead of us. He can still recover if he has basically a perfect rest of this race.
As Jack now closes up on the Red Bulls as well.
This has been an absolutely awesome recovery from Shut Up Jack, please. I'm quickly going to check out how many positions he's gone up, because this is absolutely awesome. And he is up, I'm pressing the wrong thing. He is up at this stage 12 positions. That is absolutely astonishing.
Yeah, he's doing a great job in that Williams.
Yeah.
Stayed out of trouble in the
real life.
Yeah. Stayed out of trouble in the opening phases as well. And we have a fight brewing between the Haas of Jojo and Mohammed. And Vivitek as well. They're about a second away from each other, but I'm going to concentrate on Shut Up Jack versus Owen Wyatt. I think he's going to make a move on the straight. ERS down to 0. Owen runs a bit wide. Nice camera angle, Codemasters. Here we go. Yeah, he's gonna make a move.
Yep, he's definitely going for a move. Come on, Jack, please. Let's see what you can do. Ooh, that's a bit of a nudge.
It's a bit of a nudge indeed.
Ooh, onto the brakes, slowly into this corner. First gear corner, side by side as we head to the final corner on the track. But Owen just has the drive on Jack, and that's the thing with the wet weather. You have the guy who has the grip is the guy that's going to come out in front. As
Owen runs a bit wide.
Very wide coming out of the final corner. Heading into the first corner. Remember, Owen's got wing damage. Around the outside for
around the
Jack.
outside.
Oh, They bang wheels. Oh boy, hugs the inside curve of T2. Get the power down slowly but surely. And that is Jack Please up into P4. Beautiful move there around the outside of turn 1.
What a move. And we saw off camera as well that Jojo has passed Mohammed. I think it was in the hairpin as well.
Yeah.
And from here on out, I think Owen is only going to lose more time to the top 4. But P5 is still a good yellow in sector 3. What do we have?
That is Craigleton who has fun at the final corner.
Ah, that's a shame. Now he has to do another lap if he has damage. Yep. Does he? Don't think so.
It doesn't seem like he has damage.
Let's have a look at Jojo. Jojo's right at the back of VTech.
I'm actually going towards Jojo as you said that. And he might try to make a move coming down the back.
And he taps him.
That's a very big nudge. That's not a nudge, that's a bump. He's definitely going to get a penalty for that, I think.
Well, we captured it on stream, so there's that. Oh, that's a shame from Jojo. Up in the P6, but not very legal. Let's put it that. Yeah. Came a mark right at the back and next to VTech. Can VTech do something about it?
Who's best on the brakes? It looks like it's going to be Gamer Mark. Can VTech do a cutback? No, we can't. And that's Gamer Mark up into P8. Still not the race he would have wanted. I am absolutely sure about that.
No, it's not great from the pole sitter. I think he runs wide again a bit. It's very easy to get some penalties over here, especially in the last corner.
Definitely. China is a place where you can really rack up your penalties if you're not careful. Actually, now talking about Mohammed, he has actually made a fairly decent recovery after that big moment on lap 2.
Yeah, indeed. Already up into P7 again.
Oh! Massive moment for our leader! Short Larry is into the barrier. He has lost it. He's got major front wing damage.
What did he do?
He's out! He lost it at the double left-hander. Coming out of the very fast sweeping right-hander, he lost it.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is absolute tragedy for a race leader. He's out. Oh, that gives his teammate the lead, and now this race is really opened up because if Cavillion and Jack Please can catch up to West Ham, we're going to have a major fight on our hands come the end of this Grand Prix.
Let's hope so.
And Jack Please has got exceptionally good pace because every lap he takes out at least 2 to 3 tenths on Cavillion. So keep your eyes on Jack Please. He's really on the charge.
ERS on overtake. Back to low for the hairpin. 60 kilometers an hour.
Dude, there's so many factors in this race. You've got Jack Please charging from third. You've got Jojo charging from fifth. There's just so much that can still happen in this race.
Indeed, I'm going to go on board with Jack for a lap. Cavillion runs a bit wide in front of him. As Craigleton and Whimsy are in a bit of a kerfuffle.
I'm actually quickly going to check the last laps between Cavillion and Jack Please because I think that's going to be very interesting.
Look at that, Whimsy and Craigleton next to each other. Craigleton crosses. Yeah, I think he has it.
Ooh, that's
the Haas is going for it.
Oh, I think he saw that was just going to end in tears.
A bit of a weird move, yeah.
Yeah, just like, no, let's just stop right here. Oh my word. Okay, I'm quickly going to search for the lap times. Let's keep that there.
The gap stays 1.5 seconds, 1.7 now for Jack versus Cavillion. And Cavillion is not really getting any closer to West Ham as well. The gaps are so starting to form as VTech has left the session. Oh, that's a disconnect.
Oh no.
That's a shame from P8.
Yeah, that's actually a really shame. He was really going good. Even with that nudge from Jojo, he was still on for a very good result here.
West Ham gets a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting.
Oh,
a race leader.
Oh my word, where did he cut that much? And he cuts again coming to the final corner.
I think it was the hairpin. If you cut it in a bit too close, then all of a sudden you get a 10-second penalty for that.
So he's at this stage he's got a
15 does the same.
Oh no! Guys, stop cutting the hairpin! Oh my word. Dude, that means West Ham has got a 15-second penalty against his name. Let's check if Cavillion and Jack Prince got anything. I'll keep you updated on that. So, let's quickly check here. West Ham, that's his first 5-second penalty.
15 seconds already. Jesus.
Yeah, that's bad, dude.
That's bad.
Then we've... yeah, it's 10-second penalty and then game of marks. That is the latest two. So West Ham is on 15 seconds. Cavillion has not even had a warning this entire race. He's driving clean as possible. And then also Jack Please has not had a penalty of yet. He's got a warning for corner cutting, but only one. So at this stage, he is not going to win the race if he doesn't get at least a 15-second gap on Cavillion. So West Ham has got a massive race ahead of him.
He's a one hell of a job to do, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Maybe if Cavillion and Jack are coming in the pits again for another set of intermediates, and West Ham can take the gamble then to just go on, as we have yellow in sector 3. Oh, it's
I think it's between...
Weemsilut or something. He spun in the last corner.
You said it much better than I would have. We'll go with Weemsilut.
Weemsilut.
Dude, I would not have said Weemsilut. Trust me. Oh my word. I'm actually just really sad for Henz's story. He had an absolutely cracking start to this race, and he finds himself down in P9, now under pressure from Dark Warrior.
West Ham, another penalty.
That's 18 seconds now. Dude, Jack, please into the pit lane. Jack, please into the pit lane.
Why? What's he gonna do?
I think these Inters might be shot.
Yellow sector 2. Owen is in the pits as well.
Let's see what they actually do.
Yeah, let's have a look. Jack goes for a set of wets.
Oh, that's very interesting.
And why it goes for intermediate.
So that means the weather's worsening. So with the weather worsening...
Vitek has joined again. He's in P6.
Okay, that's at least good. Well, by most probably that was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. Let's have a look at what the times of Jack are. If he's gaining on everyone or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna check his sector times now. First sector obviously is going to be slow because he's exited the pit lane, but his second sector is going to be very interesting. The thing is, in a wet race, you can never be too much on the radio with Jeff. You have to be consistently on the radio asking about the conditions and your tire status.
Yeah, indeed. Jens is 1.3 seconds behind him, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that gap.
Dude, look at Cavillion and West Ham as well. Look how much Cavillion has caught up to West Ham.
Yeah, he's like a second. It's now 4.6 seconds.
Dude, Jack, please, has just set as fast as sector 2 than both of our top 4.
So he's doing great, basically.
Yeah, the wet tires are the tires to be on, it seems to me.
But Jens is still on the back of him. And Jens is gaining.
He's not close enough.
As Jack runs a bit wide.
I'll quickly check the last sector. Comes, okay.
It's all about the traction now.
He comes across the line, and his sector 3 is also it's not as fast as sector 2, but he's basically matching the front runners. So the wet tires have not been the wrong choice, but the question is the conditions going to get worse till the end of the Grand Prix, or is it going to get better later on again?
Well, I know what Jack is hoping for.
Yeah, obviously. And Craigleton and Weemsilut have also gone on to the wet tires. So maybe he was just the first guy to go and take the punch.
You see a bit of a fight brewing up between Vitek, Jack and Jens. 1 on wets and 2 on inters.
Yeah, my money is actually on Jack and Jens. I think Vitek is. I think his tires are also going to be shot at this stage.
Well, it's been 8 laps, and Jens's tires are 2 laps newer.
I'm actually going to keep an eye on the leaders to see if they come to pit for the wet tires, because it is heavy rain conditions now. The rain is pouring down and the spray is only getting worse. So I'm going to keep an eye on the 2 leaders to see if they actually come into the pit lane.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this fight, because it's Jens going right on the inside of Jack already. Sets his Ferrari next to the Williams. Onto the hairpin.
Okay, Jojo's into the pit
Brake
lane.
late.
Ooh,
And
that's
it was
very close between the 3 of them.
Jack tapped VTEC on the rear. Jojo's in the pits.
Oh, that was very well done. But what I wanted to say was Jojo is into the pit lane. He's strapping on a set of wet weather tires.
VTEC's in as well.
He's going back onto Inters.
This is some mad strategy plays, man.
Yeah, oh boy.
All kinds of weird strategies going on here. As Wimsilot is getting lapped. I think it's a disconnect, by the way. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is a disconnect.
Oh no, he's just ghosted. That's all.
Probably paused the game. There he ghosts again.
Jojo right at the back of Dark Warrior. Is he going for a lunge? He's doing a Ricciardo.
Ooh, the latest of the late breakers.
On the inside of Warrior, next to side by side. Who has the biggest balls? It's Jojo. Yellow in sector 3. As Mohammed quietly goes up into P3, by the way. Can't really find anything wrong in sector 3 now. As Package G is also in the pits.
I'm interested to see what the leaders do, because West Ham and Cavillion have not yet pitted, and they are busy racing Jojo and Jack, please. So, okay, West Ham is into the pit lane. Is Cavillion coming into the pit lane? No, he's not. He's staying out on his Inters.
Maybe he thinks only 12 laps to go. Maybe I can make it. Yellow in sector 3 and Crackleton is out. How did he do that?
Oh no. He has really not had a
last
good
corner,
race.
I think. West Ham into the pits. It'd be interesting to see where he's coming out.
I'm gonna go onto the POV of Jack, please, because if Jack jumps him, Jack has made the right call.
There he is, and he's in front of him.
That's very close to T1. Oh, okay. This has just got very interesting. But the thing is now,
well, if it wasn't for the penalties, it would be interesting.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Cavillion pits now, he's got to come up behind those guys. I think he's going for the gamble and trying to stay out as long as possible.
Yeah, I think so too. Rain is really pouring down now.
Yeah, and the thing is, the racing line is disappearing.
Dark Warrior is now in the pits as well for a new set of Inters. Owen really dropped off, by the way. Now in P8.
Yeah.
Jens on the back of West Ham.
The thing is, West Ham also went to the Inter, so he also feels it's not ready for the wets yet.
Jack already has a gap of a second and a half to West Ham. Let's see if he can make some gains on Gamer Mark. I'm gonna follow Jens. Can he do a Ricciardo as well? And just lunge it into the hairpin? Would be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun, but it's gonna be very, very gambly. I think he's too far back. Yep, he's not gonna try and go for the move just yet.
Too far back.
As Cavillion is busy lapping Mugen, is ghosting turned on for when cars get lapped?
Jens only 2/10 away now.
Ooh, Jens is really finding pace in those worn inters because he's right behind somebody who's on brand new inters.
Jack is now really making gains towards the Gamer Mark, by the way. Only a second. And Jens is really in the back of West Ham at the moment.
Jojo's in a world of his own. He's just driving his own race now. Bro, can you actually hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. He didn't reply.
Now we have Jack.
Rapping is racing.
Jack is going side by side with Mark now. Oh, he passed him already. Damn, that was quick. And Jens is at the back of West Ham.
Dude, that means that the weights are definitely coming into their strides now. So these guys on inters are going to start struggling more and more.
Yeah, they're coming into their own now. Jens gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
He thinks against it at the very last split second.
Jesus. Escavillion is in the pits, our race leader. For a set of inters. West Ham another penalty. He's gonna end up with 104 seconds of penalties, I think.
Dude, if he doesn't watch himself, he can get himself disqualified. He really needs to watch out for these penalties.
Yeah. As Jack is into the lead. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
with the wet.
That strategy gamble has given him the lead of the race. Gamer Mark is making a good recovery in P2. And the thing is, I'll quickly count up the total penalties of West Ham. Because damn, he's racking them up as if they are collectibles.
Cavallion returns in P5, by the way. Jens can't seem to find a way past West Ham.
Dude, West Ham is on 18 seconds worth of penalties.
Nice. Nah, that's a bit much.
If you want to call it nice.
That's a bit much, yeah.
It's a little way too much.
That's not nice. Let's see, Becky G and Magan are fighting at the bottom of the field. Magan is ghosting and Becky G is not. Oh, he disconnected, yeah. That's too bad.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude, I'm quickly working out. If the race ended now, West Ham would be round about
P9, I think.
End up in yeah, P8, P9, round about there.
Gamer Mark runs wide, which gives West Ham a window on the inside. There are some battles forming. It's Gamer Mark in second and West Ham 3/10 behind. Oh, Gamer Mark is in the pits.
Yeah, he's jumped into the pit lane. I think Gamer Mark, he's been on those inters for 12 laps now. That's the longest stint on the inters I've seen yet. But Jens is on his way to pass that if he stays up, because he just started lap 11 of his inter stint.
Gap's only half a second, but it's been this way for about 3 laps maybe. So he can't seem to find a way through.
I feel like the F2 commentator Davide Vasicki. I want to shout at Jens, just go for the move. He has had more than enough opportunities. It's just as if he's not confident on his brakes.
Yeah, but look at his ERS as well. He has 90%.
Come on, dude, make the move.
Make the move. Put it into hot lap. Fuck it.
Yeah, hot lap until you get to 8th gear, down to overtake to get the top end running, and he will have the speed on West Ham because he's got slipstream as well.
And West Ham is only on 40% battery, trying to regenerate at the moment. And this is all in favor of Jack, who's pulling away slowly. Hopefully for him, the rain keeps getting worse.
Well, at this stage, the rain has seemed like it has eased off a little bit because it is back to light rain conditions, but the track is still very wet. We've barely got a racing line. So I think his gamble has worked out, but I don't think he's going to be able to stay on the wet till the end of the Grand Prix.
So that means if
Come on, Jens! Go for the move!
West Ham another penalty.
Dude!
West Ham 10 seconds again.
Okay, so that is now 28.
Yeah, he's not getting points at this rate.
Yeah, he's not going to get
Vitex
any
left the
points
session
at
again.
all.
As Jack goes into the pits. For the intermediates, I think. At this rate, I think our top 3 will be Cavillion. And maybe Jojo and shockingly Owen.
Wow. Owen has come basically out of nowhere. He went silent and then all of a sudden he's back there.
I didn't know he was still racing, to be honest.
True that. Oh my God. Okay, Jack is back onto the inters. This is really, as Dark Warrior gets a 3-second penalty, but still, this is absolutely cracking action.
Yes, yeah, indeed. Can you put up what kind of penalties does Cavillion have and Jojo and Owen?
Let's quickly see. Okay, so incidents. Let's run down. I'm quickly gonna search for Cavillion. Dude, he's literally just got a warning. He doesn't have a penalty.
GG.
Now let's look at Jojo. Running from the top, Jojo's got 1 warning, 2 warnings, and no warning as of yet. So the next time he does make, well, say corner cut, wow. Okay, wait. He has got 3 warnings, but no penalty yet. And they all are for exceeding
Jens
track
going for a move on West Ham.
I want to see this!
Jens is on the inside, West Ham is on the outside, trying to switch back.
Come on, Yates, do that, my boy, do it! It took you freaking long enough.
Oh, he taps him around.
Oh no!
Jens is round.
God,
Oh, and he's first into the path of Cavillion. Cavillion is out as well.
Oh my great goodness.
Holy Jesus.
What? Yates!
Oh my God.
Ah! That has just cost Owen White a podium as well as Jens. Jens was really on a very good recovery drive. And now poor Owen has got to go a whole lap without a front wing.
Yeah, and Cavillion just, yeah, he was the victim of that. He couldn't do anything about it. But West Ham...
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I swapped Owen and Cavillion. Cavillion has got to go the whole lap without the front wing. Sorry, I swapped them. Oh my soul!
Oh, I think West Ham is gonna get an inquiry for that because he tapped him round at the final corner, and this means Jojo is going to win maybe with only 6 laps to go.
From last on the grid.
From last on the grid.
I didn't know we were commentating a last to first challenge.
So here we are.
Oh my word. Dude, and he's just behind West Ham. He's 7 tenths behind him. He can't even pass him on track to make it like legitimate.
Yeah, he's still gaining as well. Here we have Owen
so
in
at this
third.
stage,
and Jack goes for a move on Cavillion, but that doesn't really surprise me.
yeah, poor Cavillion, he has no defense.
Poor Cavillion indeed.
Dude, at this stage, our top 3 when the race ends will be Jojo, Wyatt, and Jack. Oh my goodness!
I would not have predicted that, to be honest.
Not at all. Dude, my money, to be quite honest, was on Gamer Mark. But that completely just fell out of the window when we got to T2.
Here comes Jojo. Thinks the better of it.
Jojo is on the slightly more worn tires. His tires are 1 lap older.
Yellow in sector 3.
So, yeah, it's just been Wimsilat, your famous name. He has just spun a bit.
Ah, okay. And again, or?
Dude, Jojo's going for a move up the inside. Ooh, Jojo, they're side by side now. Who's got the grip? Who's got the traction? Who's got the biggest balls heading into this next sweeping left-hander? And it is West Ham. That was dude, they were so close to hitting each other there. That was absolutely brilliant racing.
It is West Ham for now, who holds on to his P1.
Oh wow, this was absolutely awesome. Okay. Dude, from now on, I'm not choosing any favorites before Grand Prix. Oh, it's West Ham is set wide. That was a little bit of a lap tap. No, that was a love tap. Jojo hit him slightly.
Okay.
Ooh, come on, Jojo. What is your ERS on? You're on 62%, bro. You've got more than enough. Oh, a hot lap and overtake. Let's go. Ooh, he's a little bit far back. Heading up to 330 kilometers an hour
He's gonna
in
go
the
for
wet
it.
weather. He goes for the move. He's on the inside. Get the car stopped. Ooh, that's very tight through there. As Western tries a cutback, they
Western
nearly
with the switchback.
bang wheels. There we go, Jojo.
Jojo's
takes
into the lead.
of the Chinese Grand Prix. Oh, but he runs right out of the final corner. Very big moment there for Jojo. Will West Ham try
Let's see
and
what
come
Western
back
can
at
do.
him? No, he decides against it.
Oh, is he gonna go for it? Move on the inside? I mean, he knows he has some penalties, so he knows he has nothing to lose, basically.
Yeah. Dude, he will end up, he is now... He will end up...
28 seconds is P9, I think.
I've got the total times behind the lead, like the amount of time behind the leader, and as far as my knowledge is concerned, he's got a 28-second penalty. That'll put him P6.
Let's see, a gap from leader. Oh yeah, P6, yeah.
But the thing is, if VTech, has he reconnected? I think he has. No, he has. No. Dude, that Torosso is really shining on my screen. Has he reconnected on your screen?
Let's have a look. No.
Oh, okay, so he's
No,
not
he's
connected.
ghosting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, it's got to be Jojo, who is at the stage with 5 laps to go, 4.5. Jojo is leading the way. Owen will inherit P2 from West Ham, and Jack Please will inherit P3. Oh, I would not have been able to predict this if you have given me 4 years.
West Ham right at the back of Jojo. Jojo covers the inside.
This is an excellent battle between these two, even though it doesn't really mean anything, but still, we all love wheel-by-wheel action in Formula 1.
Always, yeah. Through the last corner.
Jojo runs wide again. That final corner it has Jojo's number.
West Ham is going to go for it.
Coming down the home straight. On the outside,
Going defensive.
that's very ballsy. He cuts back to the inside, but Jojo just slamming the door shut in his face.
Only just.
Oh, but that's beautiful defending from Jojo. He's really placing that horse right where West Ham does not want it to be.
3 laps to go.
Yeah, 3 action-packed laps, and it feels, dude. The way has the laps gone? I feel like this race has flown past us.
This race has flown by, indeed.
Oh my soul, dude. But I feel for Jens. This really should have been his race, but it just hasn't been.
Yeah, I feel for him as well.
Oh, he had such a good start, and even after the first accident, he recovered so well. But that little love tap is all it took to send his race down the drain.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's a real shame.
Yeah, it really
and
is.
Cavilion is still in front of him. Oh, that's because Jens is gone as well, I think.
Yeah, he has disconnected. Oh, I just think out of frustration he might have just left the session. I mean,
yeah.
I would be so disappointed. I won't even blame him.
Jojo with a lock up. Still holds P1. Let's just hope West Ham is not going to do something erratic. As Jojo runs wide again. 3rd time.
Okay. Yeah, what is that final quarter for Jojo?
Does he have any warnings or something from that?
Let's quickly see from Jojo, because as far as we were busy watching, and the next thing we knew there was a massive moment from Jens. In any case, okay, let's quickly see. Jojo, 1 warning. Oh, but the first warning is with a collision, is for collision, as well as the second one. Okay, then was his first track extension, so that's 1. Jojo. There's so many warnings. Oh my goodness. So many penalties. 2 warnings. Dude, at this stage, I'm almost at the bottom. Jojo has got no penalties at all. He's only got 2 collision warnings against him and 2 exceeding track limit warnings against him. So at this stage, he's penaltyless.
Wow. You wouldn't say that with the amount of last corner guts he did.
Oh man, that final corner, Cody's fixed that.
Yeah.
I mean, but give credit where credit is due. That's actually very good, considering it's also weight to not have any track extension warnings, well, penalties. So give credit where credit is due, because that's actually brilliant driving.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have a last lap battle, by the way, between Jack and Owen, maybe, because he is gaining on him. The gap is closing. It's now 3 seconds, and it was around 6 seconds.
Ooh, this is going to be very interesting if we have a last lap battle, because Jojo has now broken away from West Ham as we as we start the penultimate lap here at China, and West Ham has thrown away this race with all the penalties he has gained on himself. I mean, really. Yeah.
Twice he had just a little bit of a tight line through the hairpin, and that cost you to 20 seconds. I think it's too much. I think he can appeal it. I don't know if the stewards will do anything about it, but we'll see.
I hope for his sake the stewards does mitigate it a bit. But yeah, he has even with just that, he has got
DRS enabled, by the way.
Penalties. Wait, what?
I saw DRS enabled.
Pop up on my screen. Okay, this just became very interesting.
Last lap battle, come on, Jack.
Yeah. If the track has dried up that much, will we maybe see a gamble from any? No, it's too late in the Grand Prix to see a gamble for anybody going on to slicks.
Yeah, that's a bit late.
Yeah, if it was say lap 24,
it's coming down. 1.5 seconds almost.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be
another
fun.
thing. Jack is charging because his enters are basically, well, they are much newer than anybody else's in the top 5.
Yeah, true. Mohammed also with a solid performance, by the way, up into P5 still.
Yeah, after that massive moment on lap 2, that's a brilliant recovery.
And Gamer Mark, yeah, I think he is going to be disappointed, but he still has some points.
Yeah, but it's still not the win that he qualified on, and he's got massive front wing damage actually. So this race has really not gone well for Gamer Mark.
And Cavillion is right on the back of Dark Warrior.
We've got battles throughout the grid. Okay, let's just quickly see much of the leaders. Jojo has broken away from West Ham. Dude, Wyatt and Jack. This is going to be interesting. And we've also got Cavillion and Dark Warrior. Cavillion has got past. Beautiful move.
Yeah, Cavillion has got him. And I think he's going to get Gamer Mark as well in the last lap. Jack is at the back of Owen, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm going towards.
Gave him a bit of a break, Jack. It sort of looked like it.
Williams v Red Bull. When last have you seen this? My word.
Oh, that's got to be with Bottas, maybe. A few years ago. But Jack is going around the outside. Off the racing line.
Okay, oh, that's a touch on the left rear tire of Owen. But Jack, just calm yourself.
Jack keeps calm, then he has P2 in his pocket.
Yes, and he's got DRS.
Oh,
that's a tap from both of them. Oh
Jack,
my word.
Yeah, I think his tires are absolutely gone, mate.
Yeah, his tires are gone. Jack, just stay calm. You will have DRS. You've saved up more than enough.
Oh, he taps him again.
Ooh, he runs wide side by side, heading into the very tight corner, left-hander.
He goes way too far from Owen.
Ooh.
And Jack has second place in his pocket.
Yep, that's P2 sealed for Jack. As we go to the leader, few rounds, the penultimate corner at the hairpin. And this, oh my soul, has been an absolutely magnificent drive from Jojo. Dead last, all the way to P1. This is probably going to be up there for drive of the season, as Jojo is going to take the win here in China. Brilliant race, with West Ham finishing in P2, but with penalties we'll see where he ends up.
We're going to go to the fight of Dark Warrior versus Gamer Mark, by the way. Gamer Mark is not giving up with his wing.
Jack, please, crosses the line. Owen will cross as he runs very wide out of the final corner. Yeah, let's watch that battle between Dark Warrior and Gamer Mark. Oh well, Gamer Mark has fallen so far behind. Yeah, there's nothing he's going to be able to do.
Yeah, there's nothing anymore.
Dude, our top three, Jojo, Jack Please, and Owen Wyatt. West Ham finishes up at this stage of P5, but nobody else has crossed the line just yet. Here comes Cavilion, and West Ham seals P5, but it could have been so much more.
There you have it. Holy shit, what a race.
Dude, this was absolutely nuts.
Jesus, some strategy came at play, some weird overtakes, some crashes as well.
Oh wow.
Well, one hell of a race as the Haas picks up the winner's trophy.
Dude, this drive from Jojo was absolutely exceptional.
Insane from Jojo. GG's to him.
Yeah, man, he deserved that so much. Seriously, that was absolutely brilliant.
Basically the only guy who kept out of the problems, out of harm's way.
Yeah, that's actually true. He kept his nose clean and that's what happened.
Yeah, because Owen had an incident. And Cavilion as well. Actually, the top four doesn't have any penalties. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's actually astonishing. Dude,
Jojo and Jack from P16 and P17 on the grid.
Oh my word! Who would have predicted that?
Well, not me, that's for sure.
Dude, look at West Ham, 26 seconds in penalties.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but to me that's unacceptable.
So that they have a Jojo at first, Jack second, Owen, Mohammed, West Ham, Cavilion, VTech and Dark Warrior. Gamer Mark and Jens round up the top 10. And that's all the time I had. I'm gonna leave it at that. Next week is gonna be time for Azerbaijan. Let's hope it will be
my
another
favorite circuit on the calendar.
Thriller. Yeah, really? What's wrong with you?
Oh no, I love Baku. I love Baku.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next week.
Definitely. Cheers, guys. See you all next week.